Hello, everybody. I guess it's museum day. Did not know that. 28, 80, 71. Hey, that's actually a little higher than before. Neat. Guess what, Steven? It's time for a riddle. What did the cake say while cutting an onion? And in tears. Oh, I get it. Multi-level cake. I get it. It took me a second. I am still waking up. My primary goal for today, at least for right now, is to just find Daisy May. I still want to do up my daily stuff too in this section, but I think today will be a day of 2 sections, just because like it's just easier. But yeah, I can't really think of much what to talk about. Well, okay. There is one thing to talk about that is pretty relevant to anyone watching this who plays New Horizons. And that is Nintendo's change to their terms of service. I already picked up a weed. That's the problem, I already picked up a weed. I may as well pull it into storage. I'm wasting so much time. I don't have a huge amount of time today. That basically allows Nintendo to, at will, brick your Switch if they think you're up to no good. Now, I do have some thoughts around this. One, yeah, that's probably what should happen to people who actively, you know, jailbreak, modify, hack their Switches, while okay, there's Daisy May, while the Switch is still actively being used online. If you want to do it and not use online play at all, go for it. I'm sure there will be a soft mod to disable your connection to the Nintendo servers. The terms of plenty from Sao Joe's stock market, 106 bells each. Okay. So I'm gonna need a fair bit of bells this week. I just did that again. Drop the stick. Stop instinctually picking things up. We need inventory space for turnips. Oh, they're chilling on a bench. Steve, a think thunkin'? Steve, a think thunkin'. Oh, just the buddy I wanted to see. There was a 2-for-1 portable radio deal, but who needs 2? So I'm giving you the extra. Aww. Think of it payback for all the times you've done me a solid. Aww. Oh, you've done me more solids. You don't have to keep it if you don't want, but if you decide to regift it, I don't want to know. You know what I'm going to do with it? It's going to be more town decoration. It's kind of going to be in the way over here, but it can just sit there for now. But, it's also nothing terribly new. Like, Nintendo has been able to functionally brick their consoles since they really started doing online consoles. And that has always been part of their EULAs. Like, I may not be able to buy the 2400 with this, but this should give me enough to, buy all the turnips I want today. I can bring. May as well talk with these two on here as well. Hey there, Rambler. It's hoping to see you. Let's check. Wonder how much walking I've done in this island so far. Must be close to setting a record. I mean, you won't be breaking mine, but, you know. Good morning. So happy to see you so bright and early, Mula. Slatus. Silence breeze is quite lovely today, don't you think? It feels as it might carry my cares away with it. That is very fair. But, like, I do understand people being frustrated and annoyed around it. Like, I get it. Trust me, I get it. Yep, sounds good to me. Okay, I do have the inventory space, so works out. But, like, you just kind of have to expect this kind of thing out of Nintendo. And I know there's going to be some people going, Nintendo fanboy. Not really. I like Nintendo. Of the three big companies, Nintendo is the one I don't dislike. I don't like it terribly, but I don't dislike it. Sony and Microsoft, I have issues with both of them. Microsoft for starting the whole pay for your internet access bit. Really hate that one. Can't say I overly, was too shocked when they did it, given Microsoft is Windows, and Windows likes to charge you for your access to their operating system, which has always been generally easy to get for free, though, But they do definitely overcharge for their operating system. Like, you will never be able to convince me that Windows is worth over $100 for a basic license. And it's not even you own a copy of Windows. You own a license to use Windows. Here's a fun thing. Microsoft can revoke your license at any time. Like, you'll get that with just about everything. I'm pretty sure even Sony and Microsoft have clauses in their EULAs allowing them to revoke your access to using their device. And it's probably worded in that sort of way, which leaves it so painfully vague that they could probably get away with bricking your system under the EULA. The thing that I would give as a bit of it's not all doom and gloom, that wouldn't hold up in court. Not if it was actually challenged with money behind it. So basically, if it was challenged in a class action sense, it probably wouldn't hold up in court unless you've actually broken the TOS. Or the EULA, I suppose I should say. Because, well, if you've actually broken the EULA, like if you're, if you're buying a Switch 2 so that you can crack it and then start cracking Switch 2 games and then dumping them online and, basically enabling piracy, the thing that Nintendo is very against for some reason, which I will never understand, but I will not get into that whole, hours-long ramble about how piracy is actually good for the games industry, but the games industry itself doesn't want to acknowledge that. Brain, where were we going? I distracted myself. Oh, gods. But yeah, if you are someone actively seeking to break the EULA, then no, that wouldn't hold up in court, because any judge would look at it and go, well, you broke their rules. This was the consequence you knew would happen for breaking their rules. The people who are going to be basically safe and able to fight this in court are people like, probably all y'all watching this. People who are just, if you do buy a Switch 2, you'll be buying it to mess around. Play games. You're not going to be buying it to be a sweaty, try-hard, hacker, cheater. You're just buying it to play games. I imagine a fair few people who are watching this and watch my New Leaf series will be watching this, we'll be getting a Switch 2, I should say, to play a new Animal Crossing if one is announced. But, like, you know, that's the thing. People who are buying a console to play games and enjoy games for the love of games probably have absolutely nothing to worry about. I can't say with 100% certainty because, well, it's Nintendo. But at the same time, let's be real, it's not like it's the first time. Like, Nintendo could functionally brick 3DSs if they wanted to. Like, they could do the same to the Wii. They did to the Wii a few times. The Wii U could be bricked. Basically, their constant internet connection systems can be bricked if they're connected to the internet. Cashew, my home's your home, squeak. Let's chat. So, I need to say something. You should know how great your stellar jumpsuit looks on you. I think that color you're wearing would go really well with some basic pumps. See if my hunch is right. Here's a gift for you. Alright, let's see. What do you... Sure, why not? I don't think it works, but... wearing pumps now. I'm probably going to be changing at the Able Sisters, so... you know. Like... I don't think Nintendo adding that to their EULA was a great thing. But also at the same time, like... I'm going to use this as an example from my time streaming Splatoon 2, specifically. I had someone come into my stream, send me a friend request, then join in to play after basically going, hey, you want to see something cool? And what they were doing was they were hacking. They were obviously hacking. They got banned. They got disconnected within, less than 10 seconds of the match starting. They were gone. They were still kicking around in chat. Within like 20 minutes, they were back without needing to send another friend request because they were just using the exact same Switch account, the account that had just been banned. And when questioned on it, they admitted, yeah, that one got banned, I just went around it. Banning doesn't work. Nintendo's ban system for their accounts doesn't seem to work. Admittedly, this was also before Nintendo Switch Online was a thing. So maybe Switch Online solved that problem? Maybe? Did I already find the money rock today? Yes. I think. Well, if I didn't, it's fine. Like, when you literally have people hacking their systems, admitting that, like, yeah, Nintendo can't really do anything about me. I personally, as someone who enjoys the integrity of games, welcome those people having their systems bricked. To you, you wonderful stranger, you. So I was strolling along the beach, listening to the waves roll in, when I suddenly had this rad DIY idea. I figured someone out there would want to try building it. Get to it. Build. From Clever Crafter, Faith. Dark wooden mosaic wall. Like... And I know. I know I can hear comments being like, but once they start banning some people, they can ban anybody. Yeah, they could ban anybody already. They could... Let's be real. Nintendo could, right at this very exact moment, banned me from Switch Online, and that renders a lot of the games I play functionally unplayable, because they require Switch Online to play. So, you know, staring at your stove. Hey, Steven. Bug said you were walking this way, and now you're here. Yay! Yeah, I am here. Let's talk. Can't imagine cooking without my gas range. I can think about making any kind of food with this. Thinking about it doesn't make me any less hungry, though. Yeah, I mean, you got some fruit right there. You probably got some pots and pans in your dresser. Get cooking some fried fruit. I'm not a fan of gas ranges. Like, they're a neat idea. But, like, I am not a fan of any appliance that uses flammable gas to cook food. And I'm not a fan of it, almost certainly because I went through a fair bit of chemistry classes. I know how this stuff works. I know how dangerous it is from a basically first-hand experience. Like, when you have, like, day one of the class, every student needing to get a safety brief on basically what propane smells like, just in case someone ever forgets to turn off one of the propane nozzles. Like, you know, because everybody has to be on high alert in the chemistry room. I can be egg sushi. I don't think I want to be egg sushi, though. Yeah. It matches my strawberry, I think. Feels like it does. Oh, yawning. Ah. Problem with just waking up. Hello, Sable. I'm Strawberry. Sorry, silly since I'm inside the shop all day, but sunny weather helps me work faster. Maybe it's just I'm making shorter sleeves. Maybe. But, like, yeah. I don't trust natural gas. And it's more just a case of, even, like, without going into, like, that I think everybody I live with has forgotten the stove on from time to time. Like, I have forgotten the stove on from time to time. I would not want to forget the stove on with a gas range. I just wouldn't. And, like, the chance of that happening is not zero. An electric stove, sure. You can forget that on. And it'll probably be fine. Sorry, I'm in the middle of something right now. What you up to? Currently crafting a rocking horse, just to see how I do at it. DIY is a great way to learn by doing. Totally obsessed with it. Wait, something tells me you already know how to make a rocking horse. I do! Not surprised. You never fail to impress, Steven. You must know a do-it-yourselfer out there who wants to learn to make a rocking horse. Well, why don't I give you the recipe to you? Pass on this Manuka music. Anything that encourages crafting a rocking horse is worthwhile. That is very fair. But, like, back on, like, the Switch bit a little bit more, like, I know that there will be people who hear me saying that, like, I don't have the biggest issue with it and go, he's a Nintendo fanboy. Creedor, and I was hoping to run into you. Let's chat. You think it's fate that we've become such good friends? No, I don't. I don't at all, Ed. The shovel is for digging your grave with if you don't move off of this island. And if this one breaks, it'll be the next shovel. Or the next one. But, like, it is a case of... I started making YouTube content doing predominantly Nintendo-based IPs, dealing with constant copyright claims from Nintendo that I would have to fight off as fair use and remind them every time that I am not American. Whenever they would basically, you know, bring up under basically American copyright law, yeah, I'm Canadian making content in Canada, uploading it from Canada. American copyright law does apply to YouTube itself, not to me. So I am technically not in violation, because under fair use laws, which under US law, gameplay videos are fair use, that has been basically proven. You know, I have fought with Nintendo a lot. I am not the biggest Nintendo fan. Of the big three console makers, yes, I do like Nintendo the most. Quite honestly, if someone out there doesn't like Nintendo the most of the big three, you basically just have blinders on to what the others are doing. Like... Why did I bonk this rock? Like, again, Microsoft started the pay for your access to the internet bit, only they have some of the most expensive online services out there with the most confusing different layers of tiering. Like, it's just downright stupid. They also regularly screw around developers, will buy up development studios just to shutter them. You better not ever be perceived as a threat to Microsoft, or they'll probably buy you to shutter your company. Sony is notorious for buying up rights for things and then just hanging on to them for as long as they feasibly can. Even if that would lead to the death of whatever IP they've bought the rights to, they don't care. May 18th is International Museum Day, and to honor it, we're holding a stamp rally. Please allow me a moment to give you a brief explanation of precisely what this most esteemed day is. International Museum Day is a day to understand the educational wonder that not only museums can provide. As a collecting place for all types of knowledge, museums are a critical resource for learners far and wide. Indeed, they can spark imaginations, making difficult ideas easier and grasp even the more fun to grasp. But to put it simply, International Museum Day is a day for getting to know your local museum. Now, the stamp rally works thusly. The bug, fish, fossil, and art galleries each have three stations. You must find the stations in each gallery to acquire their stamps. Do so and you'll earn a memento. There are several unique mementos, one for completing the rally in each gallery. Ooh, it's true. Do be sure to give it a go whilst perusing the museum's many fine exhibits. Yeah, I got some fossils for you to assess. I will do that later. I don't really have the time to do it now. I'm already probably running a bit long, so... Today will probably be a bit of a longer episode, but, you know, you guys don't ever seem to mind when I give you long episodes, so... Which is really nice. But, like, A key example I can give of Sony hanging on to rights for as long as they possibly can. Sony owns the rights to Spider-Man because of a game they made for the PlayStation 3. They still have the rights to Spider-Man. Marvel literally cannot use their own character because Sony owns the rights to it. Because Marvel needed some money a few years back, well, quite a few years back at this point, and sold Sony the rights to Spider-Man for an amount of time. I don't think anyone knows exactly how long Sony will hold on to those rights, but you can sure bet that they're going to hold on to them for as long as they possibly can. Like, and that's without getting into the personal reasons I don't like Sony, like Sony not giving Dust 514 a different, basically allowing Dust 514 to exist on the PlayStation 4, thus killing off that game. All the various promises of, we'll totally do backwards compatibility this time, and then just not, even though everything's on a disc, and it would be trivial to do backwards compatibility. Oh man, it's a wheel of my life. Yeah, I am aware, Timmy. There we go. 22,000 bells. I need to buy this. The colorful wheel. Ah, yes. It's so very colorful. It's just the wheel that spins every time I get up in the morning of whether it'll be a good day or bad day. Ah. Like, hell, even when it comes to, like, Sony. As much as, no, Sony cannot brick my whole computer, should they wish for me to stop using Sony Vegas. They could revoke my access to Sony Vegas. Yeah, the editing software I use, they could just revoke my access. At any time. Without reason. You know what? I'm going to put this... This is going in the bathroom. The wheel for whether you're going to have a good or bad poop. There we go. Okay, I need to get this moved. It's got to go against this wall. And... survey says bad poop. Apologize to have cursed you all with that. But yeah, like they could do that to me at any time. Just have to live with it. That's the reality of modern anything. You don't own anything anymore. Like, but I'm gonna meet you guys back here later today as we do the stamp rally and maybe some Paradise planning. I don't know yet. We'll do some stuff later, so meet you guys back here later today. And I'm back for the afternoon. Honestly, I kind of just want to fish, but I want to do some Paradise planning too, so, you know. I have continued to keep up with my exercises. Honestly, like, this is going to sound so stupid, but, like, it's working, so I'm gonna count it as not stupid. Because if it's stupid but it works, it's not stupid.
Have we seen Diva yet today? I think she was thinking earlier. I want to come and actually see her again. Doing exercise, like, during 8-Bit Drummer's stretch breaks almost makes it feel like I'm exercising with somebody else, which is helping me stick to it. If you hang out, you'll have to wait till after I'm done making this tasty mess. Jamaican. Hit by a monster-sized craving earlier, so I started making myself some bread gratin. Some great bread. She's kind of not using it. That is fair. It looks like you already know it, so, if you don't need it, and if I don't need it, and you don't need it, take it with you and pass it on. You know, there's, way more folks than I do. So I'm feeling kind of lazy. I mean, Diva, you probably know more folks than I do. Like, personally knowing, I know, like, not many people. Not to the level I would say I really know them. Knowing of people, I do know of a fair few people. There's a lot of you who comment, and I know of you, but I don't really know you. So, like, I would say I know of you, but I don't know you. You know? Same as, like... I would honestly say, as much as... I say this in a way of, don't get parasocial with me. If I don't actually know you, we're not friends. Like, that's... I just want to make that one clear. I can be friendly with people. I just don't want anyone getting, like, that parasocial, like, I'm your friend kind of thing before I know you, because we may clash completely. It may never work. You know. But, like, you guys do know a lot more about me than I know about you guys. That's by design. I don't want you guys sharing personal information in the comments. Like, you know. That would be very bad. Don't do it. Also, I am slouching. Sit up. I need to stop slouching. I literally adjusted my camera because I was during streaming. I was like, you know what? When I'm sitting up, actually sitting up, my head was kind of off screen. So, got a mammoth. Got a hamster. Got a rhino. She looks so done. She's getting a vacation home. It's just how it works. You just have a look about you that I like. Getting a vacation home. Hello, Lottie. I'm waiting for you. Wardle has a favor to ask. I want to do a vacation home. Do you have any extra DIY materials? Nico could make use of your spares. Alright, Nico's been talking about how he needs more materials for his DIY projects. Suppose I didn't pay attention to how serious he was. When Nico crafts, his happiness appears to grow. It is nice. With more materials, he may smile even bigger. It would make his day. If you have any extra materials that you could use, would you mind sharing them with Nico? Find his material box upstairs next to the workbench. I would appreciate it, my friend. Can I access my storage from here? I don't think I can. If I could, I would gladly give some. Got a nice bow. I have news. We've started a new service. Employees of Paradise Planning can pay for their purchases later if they don't have enough Poke. So, just let me know if you're interested in anything. I'm interested in this. 86,400 Poke for a bow. I'll buy it. That's pretty expensive, but I do like me a good bow. I actually have like a practice bow kicking around here somewhere. I don't have any arrows for it anymore. They've all kind of got ruined by the passage of time, but like... I'm pretty sure... Can't I like use my materials from home here? Something like that? No. Also, like the robot hero, I'm gonna have to double check. Because I did learn that recipe. Okay, it only takes 30 rusted parts. Okay, I could feasibly build that as a primary goal of this series. We also need a rocket and some gold armor, which easier said than done, but you know. But yeah, I'll have to see about bringing him some materials at some point. Slouching again. Alright, I'm ready to work. Yep, I'm looking for some work. Ready to work. Let's get you working. Bam. Alright. Let us see. Well, I know who I'm giving a vacation home to. Like, that's just... I already know. Like... Wait, she's missing... Oh, here she is. I missed the time she spent hanging out in empty lots. Okay. Whoa, new face. Hey, you're one of those vacation home folks, right? Just a guess. Get this. I've actually been saving up to get one of those vacation home thingies. Could you help me out? Let's chat about it. Let's chat about Renee. Sweet. I knew you'd be cool with it. Thanks, yo, yo, yo. Alright, here goes. That's kind of out there, but here's kind of what I'm looking for my vacation home. Okay. Total blank slate. I kind of like that concept too. Alright. I mean, a total blank slate? Can I... You can do multiple in the same place, right? Got an excellent location. You need to see it for yourself. It'll be a blank slate on a blank slate. It won't be a blank slate, though, because it'll have a house on it, but... You know. Yeah, it's totally real. A little close. I could literally kiss your nose. Alright. So. First things first. Let's see. Yep. That's what I was thinking. We get, like, mini car. Get, like, a couple of those. We're gonna actually move the house. We're gonna, like, put it, like, right there. I, like, made the controller vibrate. We're gonna get an excavator going on in here. It'll just be, like, right there. Gonna get some safety barriers going on. Put them, like, down along here. It's not exactly what I was going for, but you know what? It works. There we go. There's, like, the entrance. Gotta get a drink machine. It'll be, like, right there. What I was going for was a couple more of these, so I can put one in front of each car. As, like, kind of like the barricade you park at. Let's see. Then we get a basketball hoop. And a ball. Ball. Ah, the ball's good there. Alright, now let's get indoors. And basically recreate more of this scene. But inside. Okay. So. We're gonna make this bigger. Big. Lots are pretty big. Especially like big empty lots. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. So, telephone pole. This corner. This fence can be like right there. The bike like there. Now, let's get to floors and wallpapers. We're gonna have like chain link fence. Yeah, that's pretty good. Hopscotch floor? Hopscotch floor. Heck yeah. Could do like construction site. But I'm thinking hopscotch. Yeah, that actually looks pretty nice. I can work with that as well. So like... get like... springy horse would be like right there. It's got like all the stars around it. Get like a hand washing area like right there. I've actually never seen one of those in public, but let's see. The manhole cover, it'll go like right there. Get some iron frames. Get another one of those. Get like some cones that'll be like on either end of that. Don't know why they're there. They're just there. That's usually how empty parking lots like this work. Then we get like the garbage pail. That's just like... absolutely destroyed with garbage bags all around it. And then like the random flower bed that'll be just at like one side of it. Get another vending machine because like they know people are gonna want their sodies. Get a nice little plastic bench. God, am I glad that's like a bench that like doesn't have the stupid freaking like handle going up through the middle for an armrest. It's like no one needs or wants that. And we all know why it's there. It's there to be an anti-homeless measure. That's all it's there for, and it sucks. So stop it. Okay. Get like a little cardboard table going on, just like right here. On the cardboard table, we're gonna have a few sodies. No, I said on the table, not... That one went right to the middle and was like, this is my table. You cannot... No other drinks may exist here. There we go. Alright, I think this is actually pretty good. Okay, is this anything practical? No. I don't want to give her somewhere that she can lay down. It's like, this is a vacation home. It's like, I know she wants, like, that empty lot feel. But, like, she might eventually want to lay down and have a nap in her vacation home. So, I'm thinking... Do I not have, like, a cot? There's an exam table, but that's not exactly what I'm looking for here. Yeah, my hammock's pretty good. Because, like, you could, like, bring this with you. Like, this is something, like, she brought and set up kind of feel. Like, yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling that. Yeah, I'm feeling this. Real nice. This is a pretty nice house. It is exactly what she wanted. Like... Bam. Oh, is it finished? Is it done yet? Yo. Yeah, it's ready. You're a rock star, like a sold-out, instantly jam-packed stadium rock star. Let's check it out. Sparkles! She's doing a little dance. Oh, that's adorable. But yeah, I've had quite a fun day. Like... the stream yesterday was pretty nice. Which also, I completely, like, fumbled 8-Bit's schedule. So, like, if any of you guys want to check out 8-Bit Drummer, he streams, Friday, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday. So. It'll be tomorrow that he streams. But, yeah. My own stream yesterday was really fun. Yesterday for you guys. I honestly gotta say, like, Stormblood is definitely better than the expansions that came before it. But I wouldn't exactly say it's better for the reasons that people would probably hope I'm thinking it's better. It's better because it's letting me point out how to be a good little resistance fighter. And how badly everyone in that expansion's doing at being a good little resistance fighter. This moment ago, Wardle was praising you and how hard you're working. Never heard him chatter so. Is that right, Wardle? Huh? When did he slip out? I swear he can be quick when he wants to be. Must have gone to stare at the ocean. That's how he always spends his breaks. You know what? The two of us should go take a break too. At least till he gets back. Let's just relax and stroll around the island. Alright, I guess I gotta go find Wardle. But like, yeah. The old people and the Doman people, neither are particularly good at being good little resistance fighters. They seem to think they are, but they're not. They're quite bad at this whole thing. There's a mouse. I love the mice. Greta! This place is quite lively, yet it's also very relaxing. Sometimes I like to mix things up and be both at once. That is very fair. Let's see if I can find Wardle. Got more up here. There he is. Hey, man. There's a spot open just for you. I'm kind of good standing, man. Alright. I'll pop a squat. Listen closely. Waves. I've heard plenty of them. You hear the world's sounds? The waves breaking as the wind chases them ashore? Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that quite often. Sound of birdsong can connect you to nature just by listening. If you allow the sounds of nature to surround you, then peace and relaxation can be yours. Yeah? I believe that I'm going to head back now. You meet me here again sometime, my friend? I'll see about it, my man. Whenever you go missing, anyway, like... It's so wonderful to be surrounded by the sounds of nature. I could fill someone's home with these sounds. Decorating mode. What if I don't want to do that? That sound... Like, I love the sound of nature and all, but that almost sounds a bit nightmarish. To you, you wonderful stranger, you. So I was strolling along the beach, listening to the waves roll in, when suddenly I had this rad idea, DIY idea. I wrote the recipe down as quickly as I could in case I forgot it. And good luck. And with that, good luck. Taking cover, Cherry. Oh, it's Cherry. Glowing moss cave wall. Why would you need to take cover? Does glowing moss explode? That's why it glows. I may as well come get the recipe from Pudge. Our little pudgy boy. But yeah, and then I basically sat down to, you are in the way, my man. And I sat down to play some, Phantasy Star Online 2. Playing regular PSO2 instead of New Genesis. Both are fun. Like, I'm one of the seemingly weird players that likes both. Oh, Steven. Surprised to see you back here. What you up to? Thinking about making some fruit scones. Wanna learn the recipe? I can teach you. Teach me. Okay. I got some notes here. They'll tell you everything. Good to know. Good notes. I like me some notes. It should come out yummy no matter who makes it. Go ahead and give it a try, golly. Will do. Now I can make fruit scones. Or frones, if you will. I will say, the day this video goes up, I, again, need to really work my butt off. I've only been, like, recording one episode of Tulip at a time. And I really need to record more than one. Like, I shouldn't need to be recording more Tulip again this soon. But, you know, I only recorded the one last time I recorded. And I've got the entirety of Funny Bone City to do. But yeah, I was, in PSO2, I was playing Rappy Slots. There's like a whole casino floor on the ship. Like, you're basically... Brief explanation. You're part of ARCS. Basically, a group that hunts down Dark Falls and his various minions. Who's basically this alien thing that wants to destroy everything. And you're basically flying through space to do this, because you gotta travel to different planets to, like, eliminate the corruption as it sparks up, and then, like, Dark Falls will occasionally attack your fleet of ships, and, you know, it's pretty nice. Pretty fun concept. There's a whole casino just on one of the decks, and it's just like, we just got a casino here, and, like, there's a lot of little casino games. I tend to just play at Rappy Slots. This is what I do. I like Rappies. Rappies are great. Let's see. I'm going to put the bow over here. The reasoning for this. Cupid. Because this is very much like the Valentine's Day room. The room of love. And I love video games. And I love bows. More things. Okay, I could also really do with something on the wall over here before, like, they complain I have nothing on the wall. So let's... It's literally a heart clock. Bam. Heck yeah. Alright. I really need to do some, like, actual, like, home decorating. Would be nice to do. But yeah, I think that's gonna be about it for today. Like, I have a lot I could ramble about, but, like, I almost feel like I should save a bit of rambling for tomorrow. Because I'm not sure what I'm gonna ramble about tomorrow. I know I need to record around noon, so that I can catch the morning and afternoon turnip prices, but that's really about it. Like, that's all I know at the moment I got going on tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get up early tomorrow. Like, I've been getting up around, like, 10, 11. I've been waking up at like 8, but I haven't been getting up until 10, 11. So I'm going to try to get up earlier. I'm also going to try and get to bed earlier. Because, like, I've been going to bed at like 2, sleeping until like 8. I can feel it catching up to me that I need to, like, get to bed earlier at some point here soon. I want better time than, like, for tomorrow. Because for me, it'll be Sunday, which is when I need to do a lot of recording of Tulip. I can probably finish recording Tulip tomorrow if I really sat down to do it. But I also need to go for a walk, because I won't be doing the exercises I do during the stretch breaks. So that'll be a walkies day. But all that said, and also if I started a thought and you guys want to hear me, like, talk more about it, just leave a comment asking about it, and I will continue the thought. It's just, I lose thoughts so quickly. Like, my brain runs faster than my mouth does, and I lose track of where I am, what I'm talking about a lot, as y'all have probably noticed. So, yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I shall see you back here tomorrow for more Animal Crossing New Horizons. See you all then! And now in this end card, I would like to ask, if you liked the video, could you maybe hit the like button? If you're not subscribed, could you maybe subscribe? It'd help me out a lot. Thanks a bunch.